Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Hope you're all having a good day, good night. I did wake up a little late, if you couldn't tell. Said I'd planned on starting to stream around 8. It's 10, so, you know, that's how it goes some days. So, yeah, today we are going to be hopping back into some ranked. And pretty much the same thing as yesterday. I have a standard ranked deck I'll be playing and a historic ranked deck I'll be playing. And today I actually took the time to name them. So we have an Azorius Flyers for our standard and a historic Merfolk for our, well, historic. So without further ado, we are just going to go ahead and hop right into these matches. Now I am still waking up, so y'all may have to apologize. Or I may have to apologize to y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all have to apologize. I may have to apologize to y'all for any misplays or overlookings. It's a little risky to keep his hand, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, never mind, pays off in the end after all. What do y'all think our opponent's playing? Teamer? It is a very, very popular deck right now. See if our Spectral Sailor can actually land. It lands and it lives. Oh, what a day. Normally I would go ahead and play the Hollowed Fountain, but due to this being our only creature, it might be worth saving it. I don't know. I probably wouldn't Rally of Wings to save a Spectral Sailor. Let's be real. Oh, hey, look at that. Their own Spectral Sailor. Again, I don't think it's worth it to use Rally of Wings just to get rid of a Spectral Sailor, same as I don't really think it's worth it to save my own, but it does look like our opponent's playing Teamer, so there's that. A little bit of knowledge. Let's see if they're playing Mystical Dispute like the true pros. No, that's a Brownborn Cutthroat into a Mystical Dispute. Ha. So cool. Alright, let's see. Dream Trawler's still 6 away. We do have Rally of Wings that we can use to leverage. Not gonna even still play that. Keep my health fun. Oh, alrighty. So let's swing in first and foremost. Then we'll end our turn because we can play both of these at instant speed. They're going to be drawing a card with Spectral Sailor. See if our Spectral Sailor can land. If not, we may just have to miss Rally of Wings our original Spectral Sailor. Yeah, there's a Quench. We could pay for it, but what's to say they don't have another one? If I pay for it, I can't get Rally of Wings down. Whatever. Alright. I don't really want to send my Spectral Sailor into their Spectral Sailor, so we'll allow it to happen. And 5 mana doesn't do anything for us. It's actually 6 mana, so we'll play that Temple of Enlightenment down. 7 mana does give us Sephira, so I mean, that's, you know, actually not a terrible thing. We'll swing in with both of our Spectral Sailors and then keep up Rally Wings as our defensive maneuver. Let's see if they go to counter this. At least we're making them counter on their turn. We're making them play their spells on their turn, right? So they're not getting the extra counters put on the Brineborn from playing stuff on our turn. They're having to play it on their turn. Now, this I am super fucking worried about. They still have 3 mana up, which is plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. But we gotta try it. We gotta try, we gotta attempt. I guess we could have kept our Spectral Sailors back just in case. Yep, that's gonna be the GG though. Nice. Alrighty. So what did we learn in the game 1? Teamer's not that fun to play against, and they run hella counters. Alright, you know, good note. Gino Royal. By chance, what deck would you suggest to play in Mythic? Teamer, for sure. I mean, just go look at the top, like, few people, right? The actual pros that are playing Magic, the people that are in the top, and then the people that are training for, like, Worlds or for the next Mythic Championship. Look at what they're playing, because those are the ones that are serious. Croaky's, pay attention to what he plays when he's playing serious. Man has some fantastic decks and pilots them very, very well. So if you're looking for decks to play in Mythic, I definitely recommend going and checking him out. He's over on Twitch though, so but yeah, Teamer Reclamation is really good right now. Really, really good. I think I'd rather keep the Hypnotic Sprite up for Counterspell if we can get there. Sulta. Oh shit. If I play an Ordero, I think it'd be better to get a Warden down. We don't really want to counter an Ordero unless we're gonna get to exile it. Alright, we'll go with the Warden. Because again, if they play an Ordero, leaving mana up for our counter, yeah, completely pointless. Because if you counter Oro, you just negate this first effect, which isn't really, like, yeah, it's bad, don't get me wrong, it's bad. But him escaping, I feel like, is the true, like, bitch of it all, right? Although, I don't know, maybe countering there was what we needed to do. Who knows? I think we're perfectly fine to dip both Enlightenment here because I want to Elite Guard Mage, almost for sure. Let's go ahead and Elite Guard Mage first though. Let's draw a card and see if we want to spend a mana to do something. Okay. No. I was gonna say if I hit a Healer's Hawk or a Spectral Sailor, that might sway what I want, but Plains when we already have 6 in hand. No, I'm gonna bottom that. I don't really want any more. And then we're going for face. That's the point of having flyers, right? Is they're all very, very evasive. So gotta get that damage in when you can. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yep, another Ordero. Cool, cool. Pretty much what you expect from one of these decks. Paradise Druid. Okie dokie, Miss Artichoke. This is 4 creatures. Now we can create 2 with deploy. If we're gonna do that though, I feel like we should do that at instant speed and then have her come down on the following turn, you know? Yeah, I think we're just going to deploy at the end of our turn, or at the end of their turn, and then get the Sephira down off of that. So another Warden of Evos Isles. I don't actually want that. Alright, so we'll swing in with both, get in a nice little 4 damage, and if we could ever stop them from gaining life, it'd be absolutely fantastic. But it's going to be a little hard considering they do have the Oros, and I'm assuming Hydroid Krasis, maybe not. Nissa. But that is unfortunate. It's fine, at least we have flyers so we can literally just bash her in the face. Now, we can't kill her plus get our Sephira down, so that is a bit of a problem. Also, I guess we should have deployed there before they gained any more mana, right? I guess this is as good a time as any. Let's see if that Vraska destroys our Warden. Actually, waiting until the end of our turn might have still been the answer, because now we're showing 4 flyers, whereas before we were only showing 2. But I think they would have destroyed that either which way, right? To save their Nissa rather. So I can go here and still have the mana for the counter, which is good. This does allow me to kill Nissa, which I think is much more important than anything else, really. I mean, we can also get down to Sephira, but what happens if Sephira just dies, right? We don't have any way to protect her. So that would be all of our... Yeah, let's just kill the Nissa. Oh, maybe. 1 turn with Nissa is perfectly fine for them. You don't need to. Equally so, distracting ourselves from going straight for the face might be a bad thing, but I feel like Nissa is a calculated risk, right? That's something that we should probably get rid of. Yeah, definitely Hypnotic Sprite on that Thought Erasure. Now, they may counter our Hypnotic Sprite, right? But that's still something that we're willing to do. So, fantastic. Getting rid of a Thought Erasure when you know it's about to hit your Sephira, feels like a champion play. Alright, so now they go for the Tyrant Scorn on Empyrean Eagle, and our face is wide open. Let's see, do they sacrifice anything? No, probably not. Yeah. They're just doing it for the good looks. Now we do need to get Sephira down, but at the same time that Tyrant Scorn would have definitely hit our Sephira, right? So we can just pay for her straight up here, not worry about our Hypnotic Sprite. Yeah, I mean, we got to get her down at some point. Let's just pay. Let's just get her down. Again, I am going to be taking out that Vraska, calculated risk. I think it's worth it. Our opponent, surprisingly enough, like, they have all this mana, but they haven't really put it too much to use. I guess Nissa into Vraska was decent use of it, yeah. Took me 2 turns to deal with it. Casualties of War, they got rid of 1 land and in our Sephira. And then they're getting in with 3 damage there. We got a Healer's Hawk and a Hypnotic Sprite, as well as a land. I'm actually probably just going to hold the land and, well, it is a Fabled Passage. I guess it's like literally better if you play it. It gives you better odds for hitting things you actually want to hit instead of bottoming out and hitting a land this late in the game, right? Because it takes 1 more land out of the equation. Another Oldro. Oh, no. This one's escaping from the graveyard. That makes sense. Yeah. Alright, so they're back up to 14. Got another card down. They can't swing in with Oldro this turn, though, so that's a good thing. Do they swing in with a 3-3? They do. I say no blocks. Our power comes from numbers in flight, right? Being able to get down Saphira is cheap. Being able to rally of wings. Things of that nature. Teamer Clover? Yeah, Teamer Clover's not bad either. It's on up there. Mono White Heliod Cats? Yeah. Mono White is just like a... I said that about the Fable Passage and we drew into it anyways. Alright. We can't race them. We don't have the power, you know? But I'm also not about to trade everything just for fucking Oldro. Tell you what, we're gonna swing in with 4, leave 1 back, and that 1 will defend Oldro. I'm just gonna leave that land in hand. It does nothing other than make our opponent think that we have something that we don't. Which, you know, best case scenario, we lure out a thought erasure. Worst case scenario, literally nothing. There is no downside. Even if we draw into another plains next turn, the downside won't be the fact that we kept this plains. It'll be the fact that we drew 2 plains in a row, right? So no downside to holding on to this here. Hydra Crisis. And then it all comes tumbling down. I'm trying to play decks that aren't like just Oldro reskinned. I don't know if y'all have realized, but you look at Teamer, there he is. And you look at Sultai, and there he is. And you look at the, yeah, see what I mean? We drew another plains, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. This is going to be a loss. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all now. I would love for this Azorius Flyers to be able to work a little bit better. Joke's on you. I don't have any non-land cards. All land, all day, baby. Which reminds me, I might need to go back in and readjust that, because I really hate to lower ourselves beneath Gold Tier 2. To the point where it may be time to go play the Historic deck. I know a little early today, but if the Azorius Flyers isn't going to be working, if it isn't going to be twerking for us, then there's no point in playing it, am I right? Maybe we should just give in. Maybe we should play one of the variants of Oldro. Those, like, this card is so good. So good. 3 mana, gain 3 life, draw a card, put a land onto the battlefield, pay 4 mana, get him back onto the battlefield permanently. You get a 6/6 plus all these added benefits every time he attacks. What? They're still doing 12 damage right there. Boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Well, I think that's part of the reason why these Oldro decks are. Oh, we're back in Gold Tier 3. That's not good. All right, let's do our historic deck, our historic Merfolk deck. See if we can't have a little bit more luck there. I'll come back and tweak the Azorius Flyers later. But seeing as how we're not even 30 minutes in and we're already 0-2, I don't think it's going to be able to keep up with the Oldro decks. They come out too quick. Yeah, Joe Downey, that's a great point. Yeah, it's a good curve. It's a good curvature on things. Oh man, Did y'all ever think we'd be coming back to Merfolk? I certainly did not. Bum 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 bum. Look at these fatty defenders. Okay. I see. Thank goodness we have a card such as this. This card allows us to tap target permanents or untap target permanents whenever we cast a Merfolk spell. So we do one of these numbers, right? We go tap tap tap. We could do this and go tap 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 there as well. I think it's actually better to do that on their turn though. Yeah, for sure. Alright, so resolve this. They're playing High Alert with Nyx, Fleas Ram, Yoked Ox, another Yoked Ox. Oh man. We don't want to pass to attackers. We don't want them to have the chance to attack. So we'll tap, tap, tap. And then Merfolk Trickster will come down and tap, tap, tap. Unless, of course, she gets countered. In which case, ooh, boo. Dive down. Okay. It's now an 8/8. Boy, that's a big creature. Question is, do we try to defend it? Like, do we just kill it here? I think so. Alright, we will go ahead and adapt this guy. Okay, lands for days and days and days and no attacks. Magic just doesn't like me this morning. It's decided. Said you will not have a good day on Arena, Chance. You will fight, you will suffer. I'm actually not going to block into those. We'll just take it. Merfolk Trickster. Alright. Should be good free damage here. They will have their Johnny to counterattack us, but we're basically smashing back what they just did to us. Unless, of course, they have another dive down, in which case, yikes, that's gonna hurt. Let's see. Seal away on our Marrow. Okay. Well, at least our Trickster's ability still goes off, so we'll still get to tap there, and we'll still have a defender against the Pride Mate. And now that our cards are tapped, so we can swing in if we have the power to make it worthwhile, you know what I mean? Silver Gill, we will just go ahead and pay that outright. Sure, it's a little costly, but at least it draws us a card, and a Merfolk Skydiver to follow that up. That's not too shabby. Alright, so we swing in here, or we have defenders for when they swing back. I guess we could double block into him. But that Johnny's Pride Mate is basically on a timer, right? If we deal 6 this turn, they crack back for 4. What if we just deal 3 this turn? Still make the trade. They still crack back for 4. We're down to 8. Yeah, fuck it. Although, I will say, I think I made a mistake in which creature I swung in with. I think I should have swung in with the Benthic Oh, dive down on the yoked ox. Well, at least that wasn't our face that took that, huh? Double blocking was a bit ambitious. More lands. I think I've seen this movie before. Something about this seems eerily familiar. I think I should have put the counter from this onto the trickster. I think that's how we could have stayed in this. I think now we're simply out of defenders, if that makes sense. Yeah, if only, if only. But let's see, defend. No, we're not dead. We are trading out a hell of a lot though. We're damn near dead. Oh, deputy. Okay. That'll do it. That will do it. So I definitely made some mistakes. P. Sheps 24. I like how I also started this series. I was like, alright, ladies and gentlemen, don't get mad if I play some meta decks. And now here I am like, I don't want to play the meta decks. I'm specifically trying to avoid them. That gives y'all a good indication as to how I truly feel about all of that. I don't want to play the same decks that everyone sees every day, you know, and y'all don't want to see me play them. Y'all want to see the best player possible play them, which is not me. So at least that's the like logic that I follow, right? You don't want to. Do they have a flash creature? You don't want to. Yeah, they do. Fuck, I was in the middle of a sentence and they did that, and I was like, of course they did that, Chance. You just saw they had a Miscloaked Herald. You know they're playing the same shit as you. It's alright. Shit happens. Shit happens. A Brazen Borrower in your fucking Merfolk deck. Oh my goodness. Well, we're getting our asses kicked, huh? Alright, we're gonna know attacks because we can play our Merfolk Trickster at instant speed. We do have to wait until their turn though, otherwise it tapping creatures won't matter. So try and do it right before they go for the swing in, right here. And we'll tap here. Take action. Give you a boost. Tap you. This way they only get in with the 1 bit of damage. We will reveal the Benthic Biomancer. We'll tap this final permanent, take action. Add a counter here. Kumina. Kumina is fantastic. I guess we could have also untapped a land off of our Silver Gill. Actually, this should be fine, right? Alright, tap. Tap. So again, they can only get in for 1 damage. I think we're winning this race. Alright. Now we can go Kumina. Untap here. Okay, good game. Thank the lords we came back. I was gonna feel rather awful after just straight up playing into their Merfolk Trickster like that, but whew. Goodness gracious. Day of Land, yeah, it really is. Historic is fun. There's so much more variety. That is. Alrighty. We got a Miscloaked Herald. Yeah, seems fun. We get that super quick damage. We will go ahead and shock this in so we can get down the Mistbinder. And then get in for the 2 damage with the Miscloaked Herald. Swamper MTG. What a name. Oh, they're playing that mill deck. Right. It's basically a self-mill deck with Thassa's Oracle. As you can tell. Alrighty. I actually think it's best to go the Marrow here. This gives us a potential to tap their lands and all that good stuff. I don't know what the quickness of their deck is, but I know it has to be pretty fucking quick. Right, for people to play it as often as they do. We're gonna grab a Forest here, so we're decent on shit. And then I'm gonna try for a Kumina. Tapping their land is risky because if they have a counter, they're gonna play it immediately anyways. However, untapping my land guarantees I can play this down. And yeah, I guess we'll tap their land. That way we know for sure. And then +1 counter on the one that can swing in. We have 1, 2, 3. But if I swing in with just 2, then I can also draw. But if I swing with all 3, I guess it is the most damage. So, what does drawing matter when we have lethal on board? I don't know. Alright, let's see how close they get. 15 cards left in their deck. And that'll take them down to 0. Oh, well, my turn. They lose. Fantastic. Weren't quite able to get the Oracle down, so cool. I do like that deck though. It's very interesting how you can like theoretically win so quickly, right? That's just insane. Alrighty, let's hop back into it. We're making progress. We're back into gold tier 2, so I'm at least happy about that. Darky 42 gonna be our next foe. And yeah, so far we have seen all completely different decks in Historic, which is, it's nice. I gotta say, it is very nice. This is a rather interesting hand. I think we go for the Deep Root Elite first into the Mistbinder. Definitely go Deep Root Elite first. Are they playing Gruul Embercleave? No, because Gruul Embercleave doesn't play Bond of Flourishing, right? They're playing Jund. Something with Jund. You can either go for a Kumina or go for a Silver Girl into a Kumina Speaker. I think this is the most damage, right? Oh, no, this would have been right because we have the double blue, not the double green mana. It is what it is. We got down the Mistbinder. Gift of Paradise coming down for our opponent. Not too shabby. So we could go Silver Gill into both of our speakers. I think that's actually better than playing Kumina. Don't get me wrong, Kumina's great. But again, this is immediate damage. Oh. Alright, so we got him down to 14. How much damage do we have? 7 plus 9 is... That's enough for lethal. As long as they don't board wipe us here. Jund board wipe, what would it be? Well, they have the 2-turn timer of the Saga, right? But it takes 2 turns. The first lore step doesn't kill everything. So there's cast down, sure. Takes me out of range of killing them. Oh, and a Bond of Flourishing, yeah. That'll definitely keep them in the game, I think. Let's see. We have 6 plus 3 is 9 damage. Let's go and get down Kumina and a Merfolk, or a Kumina Speaker, I mean. And we could tap everything to gain counters, but I think it's actually better to just swing in. Alright, I'm going to swing it with just our 2 biggest hitters, and then with Kumina, I'm going to draw us a card. They got to have something that deals with the board here. or they're just shit out of luck. All right, that's gonna be it. Darky42 scooping it out, and we managed to pick up the victory. So we're making progress through gold tier 2 now. Fantastic. And we're not having to use meta decks to do it, which is the best part of it all, right? Bum 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 bum. Player 6872 5. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best merfolks you can have, but they're all fairly cheap. We have card draw. We have the ability to make some of them stronger. And hey, you know, now we have a deep root elite. So what more could one ask for? Although I keep misplaying that. You're supposed to wait till your second main phase to play your creatures, just in case your opponent has something like an unsummon or, you know, any of that whatever that they plan on playing to tempo you out. You basically want to make sure they're doing it with your least valuable creature, not your most, right? Except for in this situation where you actually want them to we actually want to get your creatures down because it means more damage. Now we're going to throw this to the Benthic Biomancer. It should proc him. What do we get here? Marrow Regeri. I know I'm not saying that right, but it is what it is. I'm going to get rid of that Benthic Biomancer. And a Mistcloaked Herald. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. So yeah, you want to go ahead and get these creatures down so that way they can be doing their stuff. I'm actually going to put this counter on the Mistcloaked Herald. I know it's not damaged this turn, but it takes the heat off of our Deep Root Elite. And I'm not going to be swinging with the Deep Root Elite either, just in case they have a flash. Or yeah, seal away. Why you would seal away a Benthic Biomancer just immediately is a little questionable, but maybe they have something up their sleeve. They did just shock in a land for no reason, so they definitely have some counter spells. Question is, where do they use it, right? So let's try to get you down first. They don't take the bait. Yeah, I thought I was a master at it. If I play this, they most likely counter it, right? Because they know that that's the last bit of mana we have. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll take a counter if it will not go. Why would you not? What are you looking for? Throw that on the Silver Gill, and we'll throw this on this Mistcloak. I like to diversify my counters so they can't just bounce one target and it's like, oh, we're all good. No. My damage will be spread evenly. You will want to kill everything equally. Alright, so seal away for days and days and days and days into an opt. Really makes me wonder what our opponent's actually playing in Azorius that requires so many seal aways. Shocking in another land. They definitely counter this if I go for it, but they probably counter anything I go for, right? Alright, well then the best answer is to not go for anything until after I attack. See if we can't waste some of their mana. Settle the wreckage. Hey, there we go. Yeah, take action. Fill me up on land. How many do we get? 3. Bum 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 bum. Alright. So they did settle us. Completely forgot about that card being an historic. And then they get down to Lyra, which honestly isn't that like big and scary. One, cost them all of their mana. to I just go tap tap tap. We can actually get down all of our creatures this turn. Player 68725 has seen enough of the merfolks. They're done. They're kaput. That's gonna be all she wrote for them. Alrighty, so cool. We're how close are we to gold tier 1? 4 matches. 4 matches and we'll be in gold tier 1. Sounds like a deal to me. But for the time being, I think I am going to go ahead and step outside and take my first / only break of this stream. And then we'll come back, play some more historic. I've actually been having a blast with these merfolk, so we may keep this this merfolk shenanigans rolling into another day. But for the time being, we will be right back. Alrighty. Everybody get up, stretch, do your mumbo jumbo, whatever you need to do. And we'll be back in a minute. Alrighty. We are back. We're gonna hop right back into it as well. Back grind and rank with these historic merfolk. Proverbial. What a name. Yikes. Yeah, I guess we're keeping it. Also, this person has a pretty cool card art here. I don't know what that even means. Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab a blue mana here. Grab a little island resort we can kick back on. I think it's actually better if we go Mistcloaked Herald and Kamina's Speaker here, and then follow up with a Merfolk Mistbinder. Burglar Rat. Let's discard the Benthic Biomancer. I think it has the least value to us. And we'll play down the Merfolk Mistbinder and swing in for the 5. Now they may chum block with the Burglar Rat. They do not. They may be playing a Rats deck, come to think of it. That's going to get our Mistbinder out of there. And they're going to get a look-see at our hand, which means we really want to land. No land. It's unfortunate. Put that counter on the Mistcloaked Herald, seeing as how she or it can't be blocked. So it will try and block this turn with the Burglar Rat. So probably going to get rid of the Marrow here. Marrow is much better than Kamina in my opinion. Oh, they can only get rid of a non-creature, non-land, huh? Well, that's fantastic for us. We'll go ahead and pay 2 life here and then get down our Marrow. This way we can hopefully start comboing in more creatures. Of course, they may have more removal here for our poor little friend. No, just a Nightmare Shepherd. Okay, so if we play the Mistbinder, we can also get down the Skydiver. I think right now what we really need to do is combo in creatures. So take action, and then with the Skydiver we can tap here and give the counters here, and that'll allow us to get in for 4. Very curious as to what our opponent may be playing here. Another Burglar Rat is going to get rid of our Kamina. That's super unfortunate for us. And then they're going to be getting in damage with their Nightmare Shepherd. We're, of course, going to let it ride. It makes much more sense for us to. And we just get a breeding pool, which we'll throw down tap because it won't allow our Skydiver to do what she or it needs to do anyways. Again, I don't know really the gender in all these merfolk people. I guess I can assume if they're wearing a bra that, you know. Alright, so they're down to 4 health. What is their solution? Gray Merchant. Well, that'll kick them back up to 9. This race is a little bit closer than I'd originally anticipated, not gonna lie. Let's see what we draw into here. Kamina's Speaker will allow us to tap their Gray Merchant. But further past that, it doesn't really do anything for us. We can swing in with the Marajay, or we can keep them back to defend. We do need to get rid of that Nightmare Shepherd though, but it's going to be barreling down on our Skydiver. So the question is, do we try to rush them? Nightmare Shepherd is going to be killing our, what's it called? We can't have the Gray Merchant die, so yeah, I guess swinging in here is the best option we have. Now, of course, if they have some way to kill the Gray Merchant, we're a bit out of luck, or if they draw into another one as well. Cry of Canarium, that's good enough, I think. It's good enough to get them the win. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank goodness we didn't dip out. So we're halfway through gold tier 2 now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's see what card we get. Mortify. I feel like we already have 4 copies of that, but, you know, I won't say no. You should try Jund Dinos in Historic also. Oh, yeah. I feel like Dinos would be fantastic in Historic. But I don't have the what is it, the Rampaging Ferocidons? Ferocidons, whatever they're called. And I feel like that card is really key in those. This looks 30,000 times better than the last hand we had, so sure, I'll keep it. I think I can make it work. And I am just going to be jamming in these Mistbinders. Now, a point could be made to save on to the Mistbinders, but I think jamming them's our best route. I'm getting rid of a land here, and we're just going to play the Mistbinder down. It's between that and shocking in and getting the Silvergill plus the Benthic. Now, here's the thing with double Mistbinders. It leaves us really open to something like Cry of the Canarium, right? Or Ritual of Soot, any of those kinds of things. But we're already kind of doomed to a Ritual of Soot. They may have targeted removal here. Skewer the Critics. Indeed, they do. Let's see. Do they crack back with their Burglar Rat? They don't. Alright, so this turn we'll go Silvergill. Reveal the Benthic, submit 1. Get us a card draw there. Skydiver. Okay. We'll also get down the Benthic, and we will swing in with our 2 little 2/2s. Burglar Rat is going to chum block. Opponent's down to 10. We have 2, 4, 6, 9 on the field, which means a Skydiver would allow us to kill if that Burglar Rat wasn't there. I think I'd rather have Kamina. And then we'll throw that down tap so we actually don't have anything. And we're gonna kick it back to their turn, actually, because we can't really afford to swing in here. We'd rather tap with Kamina, tap everything, and give counters to everybody. Stormfist Crusader, that's a resolve. Pass. And Kamina, tap 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, Necro is just gonna surrender. Wow. Yeah, if we can make it to gold tier 1, I'd be pretty happy with that. What does it go? Gold, plat, diamond, mythic, or am I missing a rank? Or is it diamond plat? I feel like it usually goes plat diamond. We'll have to see though. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Sounds good to me. Hopefully y'all didn't hear that. My tummy was just rumbling. It says, Chance, you need to eat some breakfast, bro. To which I say, you're right. I most certainly do. Breakfast would be delicious. Ooh, our opponent's playing some variation of an enchantment style deck, I assume. I assume. So, Mistbinder coming down. Gonna make our Kamina Speaker a 3/3. Healthy as can be. Now, one thing about enchantment decks is they usually... Ooh, Bont. Bont enchantments? What? This is interesting. So we'll pay 2 life there to get this Marrow Ruggieri down. Again, I don't know how to say it. Okay, I'm not ever going to know how to say it. Kamina Speaker is going to be swinging in for 4 more damage, taking our opponent down to 9. Now, they do have life gain with the Alcid. We'll have to see what their plan is. Concede as they play a card. Alrighty. Well, gold tier 2. One more match, and that'll do. Selective Snare. Not a card you'll see me play too much, for sure. Tony Head. For our final match to try and get into gold tier 1. And I gotta say, I like the hand. We can't cast down the Trickster, but we still have a 1-2-3 kind of play. Oh, yeah. We still have a 1-2-3 kind of play. So, that's nice. Opponent's playing Esper. Oh, the fact that you went with the Mind Stone instead of anything else is fantastic. I am actually still going to play the Skydiver down here. Don't get me wrong, Trickster is fantastic, but I want that Mistcloaked Herald to have the most aggro as possible to tempt them to use the removal there instead of on our Marrow, right? Now, Esper is something we do need to be careful of because board wipe is so very real. With all the Settles and Shatters and Kaya's Wraths. Just absolutely insane. Opponent does still have 2 mana, and we need to be wary of that. I could go for a Marrow, but if they have counter to creature spells, it's gonna get blocked. I think we still have to try and jam it though. It worked. Alright. We're good. We're in for the 5. This is why you got to try and jam it, because if not, your opponent is definitely going to draw into what they want or need eventually, right? And sure, they may hit us with a board wipe here. They don't. Probably going to bounce the Marrow. That would be their best bet. They're bouncing the Mistcloak. Ooh, okay. Okay. I do want to get this Marrow down, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, Deep Root Elite makes it so good. I think we're going for the Deep Root. Put a counter here. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I was looking at the wrong card. I was looking at a Deep Root Elite, so we should have untapped a land there. Yeah. I know it. Again, we want to make our other targets high priority instead of our actual cards. Could have also untapped a land there and got down our Mistcloaked Herald, got her back down, but again, I don't think we want to play too many creatures just in case they do board wipe us. So they're going to be taking out that Marrow. Is that it? It is indeed. And we can go here. Here. Put a counter here. Then we go for the Cloaked Herald. What is that? 7 non-damage. I guess we'll put another counter here. No! Fuck! Looking at the wrong cards. Our opponent's probably like, okay, whatever you say. Don't ask me, okay? Because I don't know. Fuck. I can't believe I just did that. I mean, I very well can. All these, like, merfolk interactions. Oh, and they just play a Teferi? Are we good then? Do we win? Is that how this works? We have 7 11 damage. They still have a search. Yeah, no, okay. We still win. Even with my tomfoolery, still pick up the victory. Fantastic. So gold tier 1, here we are. We have finally arrived. Just another, what, 5, 6 games? What is it? 6 games. Alrighty. We can do it. We can win 6 in a row, right? We just won 3 in a row. Surely. We'll try for it either way. Ninja Kobe or Ninja Cobb? I don't know. Seems like a solid hand, minus the Fabled Passage. Might be better to just get rid of the Fabled Passage altogether. I like them in theory, but in all practicality, sometimes they just fall short. I would also prefer if we were going first this game, but you can't always go first, right? Oh no. The downfall of Merfolk, truly. Alright, well we gotta give them something. We don't want them to just ping out our Deep Root Elite as soon as it enters, so go ahead, Fanatical Firebrand, do your worst. Or just hit me in the face. Okay, so they may shock our Mistcloaked Herald here. In which case I think I count that as a victory. For them to have done so much workaround. They're saving their shock, which I'm not gonna lie, I do not like. But it gives me a chance to play that breeding pool in slow. We'll get down another one of these. I guess I could have also just waited completely to play the breeding pool, went for the attack, and then shocked in breeding pool, got down Deep Root Elite that way. Suppose that is another choice. But they would have Wizard Lightning there, huh? So I guess it's all good in the neighborhood. We'll activate this ability and probably get a forest, I think. I don't know. And then we are going to go Silvergill, we'll reveal a Kumina because we have 2 of them. We really need to get Kumina down. It's a decent card against Mono Red. They don't often run Lava Cool. Experimental Frenzy. If they go for the swing in with Game 2 Lava Runner, I think we make the trade. That's what they're debating on right now, as well as whether or not it's worth it. We have plenty of more Merfolk where that came from, so... You know, the only problem is we don't have enough land to actively get down more than 1 Merfolk. Well, now we do. We can go Deep Root plus Merfolk Trickster, or we could just go for a Kumina and have that on the field. I kind of like the Deep Root plus Merfolk Trickster a little bit better though, and we're actually going to wait, I think, to play the Trickster for instant speed, so... Ashina Pyromancer. Cool. Pretty much what we expect from Mono Red, right? Runaway Steamkin. And do we Trickster here? Do we Trickster to tap the Lava Runner? I think so. So we can put a counter here. And it went immediately into attack phase, so I'm gonna tap the Lava Runner. It's between the Kumina and the Marrow. I think Marrow does more for us if it can live, right? Alright, so we can swing in here. Alright, we're going to swing with the Silvergill. It should be a little bit harder for them to kill our Trickster as opposed to the Silvergill. So, get in the 4 free damage. I do want to get Kumina down, don't get me wrong, but I think having Marrow down before Kumina is definitely wiser. They're going to go for the shock on the Deep Root. Fantastic. I'd rather them do that than shock the Marrow. Back to our turn. Oh, back to our turn. Alright. So we can go Kumina, untap, Merfolk Trickster, untap, Mistcloaked Herald. Right? Get down as many creatures as possible. Or we go Kumina, tap their Steamkin, Mistcloaked Herald, tap their Lava Runner, swing in. I think I'd rather get down more creatures myself. So untap. Trickster. Untap. Tap. That way they at least don't gain anything. Then we play Mistcloaked Herald and tap. Now we have three Merfolk. Okay, never mind. Ninja Kobe just gonna surrender. So picking up our first game in Gold Tier 1 as a victory. Victory, victory, victory. Red cap melee. Alrighty. We shall continue to climb. Neo Nosferatu. It's the New Age vampire. It seems pretty good. Deep root into marrow into Mistcloak. Or Mistbinder, not Mistcloak. So many mist. There's mist everywhere. Alright, so we'll see what this New Age vamp has for us. Shocking in a breeding pool for a grazer. Oh, they're playing Bont. And we drew into a Mistcloaked Herald, which is honestly pretty good for us considering they just got down a grazer, right? Next, I would like a land magic. Please and thank you. I don't think that's how it works exactly, but, you know, if once upon a time. Oh, Teferi. Oh, +1 on the Teferi. That's very interesting. Now it does mean that the Teferi can bounce our deeper elite here. But if they do bounce our deeper elite, we will kill the Teferi with our Mistcloaked Herald, so it's good that they +1 there. Instead of -3 and immediately disrupting our Mistcloaked Herald. So let's see if they want to bounce the Deep Root Elite and gain the card. If they do, they should probably do it now before they spend any mana, right? Unless they have like Banishing Light or something like that they intend to use for the Deep Root Elite. No, they're going to wait. They're going to use their Teferi to play something down. A sorcery speed spell at instant speed. Heard. Well, I think I still go for the Marrow. And here. And there. Alright, so now the Teferi can't bounce, so that's really what we were looking for. An unbounceable Teferi, if I can speak correctly, is semi-dead on board. Now, we don't know if they're using it for the +1 ability or not, so it's too early to really call, but we will get down another Mistbinder as that boosts everything. We can tap their Grazer. We should actually also be tapping their mana to make sure that they can't play things, but I suppose tapping the Grazer for now will work. Put a counter here. That is our unblockable. We actually could have got down more Merfolk. I didn't think about that. We could have got down the Mistbinder into the Mistcloaked Herald and all that. I'm actually going to target this Mistcloaked Herald so they're less likely to remove that one. We're going to tap their Castle Vantress. And we'll put another counter here, I guess. Shatter the Sky. Ooh, that's rough. They were waiting for it. They knew. Oh, no. Okay, well, I think we lost this. I think that Shadow the Sky shattered our dreams. It's going to be very hard for us to come back with them having an active Teferion field plus Field of the Dead cranking out zombos. Let's see. Let's see. Neosferatu, what do you got for me? Bum 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 bum. I feel like this is a Jeopardy game. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. I just want to see what I draw, you know? I want to see if I actually have a fighting chance in this game. I do like that art. It's like cartoonish, but semi-realistic. I don't know. It looks cool. Oh yeah, no. Okay, we are all dead. All dead in this game. All right, back to my turn. Ooh, that would be the way to come back though. But we are gonna go ahead and call it a good game. I'm actually thinking I'm going to dip out for the day. Like I said, I woke up a good 2 hours late, but we still managed to make it all the way to Gold Tier 1, so got all the way through Gold Tier 2, into Gold Tier 1 after some ups and downs, that is, of course. Historic, though. Historic Merfolks. Man, I love it. It was absolutely fantastic. So, I am going to get out of here, I think, for the day. I still have to record the video for tonight as well, so, you know, a lot of work to do, and it is my off day, so we will see all of you guys and girls and wonderful people later. Thank you all for coming out and supporting the stream today. I do appreciate it. Even though today wasn't as lively as yesterday, I still appreciate the 3 people as much as I appreciate the 30 people. So, thank you all again, and I will see y'all all at a later date.